Here we go, Friday night NBL action, and we are coming up to a big matchup here, considering what happened the last time they played. Leonard Copeland, what's the highest you've ever scored in a basketball game in the NBL?
45.
45? Yeah. Oh, you could not hold a candle to James Bateman, who is going to go down as one of the best of all time based on this. No, he won't. But he's playing very good basketball at the moment. He had 51 the last time these two teams played. Now, I think the Wildcats get revenge. The Bullets won last time. I think the Wildcats get revenge in the head-to-head, and I think it's going to be a close game. And you have a look at this in the 1 to 10, 11-plus market, I'd be surprised, especially with what happened last time. I think the Wildcats are going to be angry that happened on their heads.
Well, they've had time to go home and think about it. You cannot let a player get that many points and score that many threes in one game, so obviously they'll win.
It was for Wildcats fans, considering it's happened week in, week out, 3 weeks in a row now, you'd have to be embarrassed. But here, let's have a look at this one. The points scored after a record performance. So these are some massive scores over the last few years. And we have a look at the games after that. You can see Chris Golding came up and lit it up for 29. Mitch Creek, he went for 29 the game after. Now, the importance of this, the average across the board is 17 points. And you're still getting some value for James Bateman in his second game. Admittedly, there's been a bit of a fever break, but still getting some value in him to light it up in the next game because you've got to carry over a bit of that confidence.
Absolutely. And Brisbane will be looking for him. They'll get him some shots because they know he likes to shoot the ball from outside.
They certainly will. And I'll tell you what, we have a look right here. The Brisbane Bullets and James Bateman, if you go off like that against any team, you're going to have the confidence. But that's not what I'm worried about, Leonard, because who is guarding this man?
Nobody's guarding him. And look, let me tell you something. Somebody has to play some defense on this team because if not, he'll go for another 51.
Legally, I cannot talk about defense. I'm the worst defender of all time. But still, I like to think, with a sliver of hope, I would not have left a player that had 40 points at this stage still this wide open and not double team him.
2 weeks in a row. Perth, you need to work on your defense.
Oh, and it's crazy because, look, we're lucky right now we don't have enough screen to go all the way down here because this could go to the floor because that's what he did last time. Now, 30 points, it'd be a massive effort, but we look at the games against Perth. Chris Golding lit him up. Matt Hurt lit him up. James Bateman lit him up. And now he's had the fever break to rest. He's been sitting in the hot tub, sitting back at the effort that he put in. And Leonard, do you reckon that he's a chance of being able to get back to those sort of heights?
Well, let me tell you something. When you have that kind of confidence going into a team you just played, surely you're going to take those shots.
Man, I wish I knew what it felt like. I scored 2 points against the Adelaide 36ers.
I know, I remember.
And they benched me. They benched me the next game. But let's have a look at the same game multi right now. The Perth Wildcats, I think we're happy for them to get a bit of revenge here and win. It also goes back to our model of after the fever break, the teams with horror travel schedules, they usually come pretty good after the travel. And James Bateman, 20-plus points, 3 made threes. The Wildcats, they're going to have done a lot of soul-searching to work out how to guard the hot hand. And right now, I'm not sure I have faith that they fixed it, but I still think they're good enough to get the win. There's your same game multi. Make sure you enjoy the game.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.